Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Eric Buckner. EB is in the building. This is Get Off My Lawn Live, the preview edition. And I am here to kick it with y'all for a few minutes and let you guys know what's going on for Tuesday's show, along with some of the other stuff going on here in the Nighthawk Network. How's everybody doing on this fine, cold day here in the D? I know for many of you it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Me, myself, no Valentine's, no boo, no care. I'm good with it. But for those of you who do celebrating or out celebrating or going up celebrate later on, do your thing. Not mad at you. Anyway, here we are. It is Sunday, 14th February, and I am getting ready to prep for my show. So, of course, as I do at this time every week, I'm hitting you guys up to let you know what's going on. So this week's show on Get Off My Lawn Live, we'll talk the usual trending topics, of course. But, of course, a couple things we're going to get into is the latest in regards to the pandemic. Because, of course, there are several things that are shifting here that's making the situation a little different. And we're starting to at least look at what we're going to need to do in order to get back to some semblance of normality. These things are starting to be worked on. Of course, there's the vaccines and what's going on with that. The rollout still clunky at best, where some places are getting more than what they need and some places not getting nearly enough. There's that. Then, of course, now there's a third vaccine that will soon be on the market from Johnson & Johnson, where you just get one shot. And there's all the things in regards to that there. So we'll talk about a little bit of that. Also, we definitely got to get into what the CDC's new guidelines are for opening schools safely. Since we had that discussion last week, very hot show. A lot of people had a lot to say on that. They have come out with new guidelines by the CDC in regards to how they want us to open schools. And of course, so far on my basic reading, I'm probably just as confused as a lot of you guys are if you've seen it. So let's dig into that a little bit on Tuesday and see where we are with that. As well as let's start to talk about, okay, what do we need to do to get past COVID? So we will have that discussion. What things do we need to do to get past COVID? And also we will talk about some of the things that we still should be working on in this process. So we'll get into that. Also, we will have some small talk. I will call it small talk because some of you guys, you have other things you want to address. You don't oftentimes care for some of the topics that come up on the show. You have some things of your own that you want to talk about. So in that small talk segment, I will give you guys the opportunity to come up with a topic for me to speak on, and we'll speak on it. We will do that just for you guys. So be looking forward to that as well. Good news here in the Nighthawk Network for any of you who have been wanting to have some type of correspondence, send us some type of information in regards to the show, some feedback, some what have you. We now have a means for you to do so. You may send your comments to this following Gmail address. That is nighthnetwork313@gmail.com. That's nighthnetwork313@gmail.com. You can now use that to send any of your correspondence, anything in regards to information that either you want to give us or you want us to provide for you. You can send that not only for myself and any of my shows that I do, which of course includes Get Off My Lawn Live, as well as my audio podcast, the sports show that we know as Game Time Audible, and the After Dark edition shows of the Nighthawk. Those are those shows, but also any of my partners who are in the Nighthawk Network, you may send them information through this particular Gmail account as well, and I will make sure that it gets forwarded to the appropriate host or people. And for those of you who are not familiar, the Nighthawk Network, of course, includes Hey Bitches with host Helena Hologram. That show comes on 9 p.m. Monday nights. This week, we start season 2 of that show, and there will be a special guest that Miss Hologram has for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. There will also be new promotions and intros and outros for that show, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. We also have Monumental Moments in Guards with Dr. Facey. Her show is Thursday nights. Please check that out. It's usually coming on about 8 o'clock. So be looking forward to that. We have Dish of Tea with Big Meech, Aunt Nikki, and Big Red. Of course, they took last night off, and I do believe they're going to have a show day. If not, then we guys will let you know. There will be some alternative programming in regards to that. But I'm pretty sure at this point they're looking to do a show. And usually on Sundays, they do the I Said What I Said Sundays, which I always find very interesting. So you can check that out. We got Stan Mason's Behind the Blue Curtain. Yeah, we had some type of technical difficulty with that. The show actually did air in real time, but for whatever reason, Facebook took the post off. That happens from time to time when there's something in the show that Facebook does not quite approve of. Facebook's been a little bit more peculiar and picky in regards to some of the things they're allowing to post and not post. So there's that situation. So I have not talked to Mr. Mason in regards to that, but if we find out anything, if we could possibly repost Saturday's show, we will do so. We got Let's Talk with Aunt Nikki, her interview series that you guys are familiar with. We have Girl Stop, Elena Miller, and Letitia Williams Howard. I have posted this week's, well, actually is the current episode. There should be a new episode tomorrow, but I've posted the current episode today. So you can find that on the Nighthawk Network info page if you are a member, and you can check that on out. And they will be on my show, Get Off My Lawn Live, after I take my week off next week. The following week, they shall be on to discuss the show and what they got going on that end, okay? We have Pastor Sean Love Presents. I will be posting that particular episode. There's a new episode of that. I'll be posting that tomorrow for you guys to view. That is his series that you can catch on YouTube that we post to the page. We also have Get Off My Lawn After Dark Edition. There will be no After Dark Edition for the rest of this month, I don't think. But next month, I got something very, very interesting for you. It's in the works. So I'll let you guys know when we get closer to that time what that's all about. Of course, got Game Time Audible. That will be coming to you Wednesday. We'll be talking some sports and sports-related topics. Thank you, you guys who have been giving me some good input in regards to that show and what you would like to see from that. We are definitely taking that into consideration, and we'll be doing that for you guys. Okay, we got a quick comment. Let's see. Great news about the email. Absolutely. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. That is Amy, who is one of our Nighthawk Network MVPs. She is also a show contributor, and she does a good job in doing some of our research in our research department for us. We very much appreciate that very much. Thank you, Amy, for what you contribute to the show. It is much appreciated. So, yeah, that being said, folks, we got that going on this week for my show in the Nighthawk Network. Thank you all who have contributed. Thank you all who have joined. The Nighthawk Network is growing. There are now people from at least 16 different states that are part of the Nighthawk Network information page, and also 2 countries, one from Jamaica and a couple from Canada. So we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for liking what we're doing here and wanting to be a part of it. Also, before we go, I want to say that we are now doing promotions for our shows, so that if you have a business that you want to promote, or you have a event that you want to have aired on our broadcast or talked about, please, again, I will put up that information for you guys. Hold on, where'd it go? You can use this email address to contact me, and we will get working on that for you. We have some promos that we're working on now. We're looking for other people who want to promote their business on our network. So if you have a boutique or a store, or even if you have an at-home business that you would like to have promote on the shows, by all means, please use that email address and contact us, and let's see what we can work out for you guys. We would very much appreciate working with you so that we can help grow your brand, and in turn, that helps grow our brand as well. So that being said, folks, I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for taking a little time out of your day to check this out. And also thank you for taking time out of the day for watching our podcast and being part of our network, because there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there. So the fact that you take time out of your time to view what we're doing and talking about and find it of usefulness to you, we so very much appreciate. Absolutely. So until the next time we meet, please, as always, be safe. Remember, life is not a Trump rally, folks. Wear your mask. COVID is still real. We're getting better, but it's far from over. Let's not get too complacent and let those numbers come back up, because that's just going to make it stretch even longer than it already has. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Plus, we want to be able to see you next time around. So, that being said, we're about to get up out of here. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, until next time we meet, be safe, be blessed. We out.